Hi, welcome back to Air Engine Research. I'm going to do just a short video to give you kind of an update on what I've been doing with my air pressure regulator. I did a video a while back and I've still been working on it. I come up with the idea that I would like to do something that would be more compact, and the one that I did with the cylinder was working okay, but it just was pretty complicated and a lot of parts and pieces to it, so I thought maybe I could do something a little simpler. I did try to come up with another version, and this one worked okay, but it had an awfully big spring on it, and it's got a ball valve, and I have to have a couple of rods on it to support the cylinder and the spring and what all. It does work, and it's something that you can make with just parts that you can buy or find around local. Then I decided that I'd like to make it more compact, so how could I do that by just making it into one unit? So I came up with this kind of a design. The stopper that's in the upper part of the pressure regulator was a 5/8 washer O-ring out of like a faucet, and the piston below is a 7/8 piston. The problem that I came up with this particular one is that the pressure of the spring to push the valve open takes about 60 or 70 psi, and once it opens, then the spring is too strong for the pressure that I was wanting for it to close, so it would just stay open, and that was no good. So I designed a second time. I went around and figured out using a smaller little stopper in the upper part of the valve might work okay. So I did that, and in this one I cut the stopper down to a 3/8 instead of a 5/8, which made it to where it only takes about 22 pounds of pressure to open it. And at the same time, then I figured I'd have to either make a new one or try to use some of the old valve. So what I did is I cut it in 3 pieces. I left the top section where you can just bolt it on, and then I redid a center section where the stopper fits into and the little stopper itself, and that works okay. It operates right now with what I'm doing. I've got 200 psi in the tank, and it takes about 140 psi for the piston to close the stopper enough to stop it from seeping or leaking air. So right now it works pretty good. It's adjustable, and I'm running pressure anyway between like 150 and 200 psi in the air motor, so I think that will work okay. This is a picture of the latest one. It's a lot more compact, and it works very well compared with the comparison of the two. You can see how much smaller the one is now that I've made than the other one. So that's kind of where I am right now with that. I'm also in the process of working on a constant velocity transmission for the air motor, and as I come up with a little more information on that and some of the parts that I'm trying to make, I'll do another short video to cover that also. So if you want to continue following, I'd appreciate it, and any new subscribers, welcome, and I hope that I'm giving you enough information on what I'm doing. Seems to be taking a lot of time and a lot of effort, but I hope someday to make this actually work. So until next time, I will sign off for now.